More punches, more punches. Let's go, more punches. Good, Leo. Shh, shh. Just hand up. Hey, don't you dare stop in the middle of this round. Let's go. Hi, I'm Jamyle Cannon. I am the physical education teacher here at DRW. I've done that for 2 years. For 3 years before that, I taught humanities, and I'm a graduate of the University of Kentucky with a degree in social work, and I'm the 2009 National Collegiate Boxing Champion. Our general goal is to unleash the potential of young people. I think the misconception is that I'm teaching kids how to be determined or teaching students how to show responsibility, but they already have those traits in them, and we just help to bring them out. A lot of people, when they block the hook, they bring in their elbow all the way up here. What are you leaving open? I don't know how many times you've been hitting the ribs, but it ain't the most enjoyable thing that you're going to go through in a day. Your impulses or lack of confidence or procrastination, all those things get rooted out when you're in boxing. So there are a lot of skills that these kids already have naturally, but they don't know how to apply them to other situations. And when they get put into a situation in the boxing ring, they see that they have these positive traits in them, and they start to apply those elsewhere.
Never give up. That's what boxing has taught me, to never give up. If it gets harder, you have to keep pushing. That's part of it.
It's not supposed to be easy. If it's easy, you're doing it wrong. It inspires confidence. It teaches them how to push themselves in new ways. But then there's the camaraderie and the accountability that comes from it. And there's the fact that I'm fussing at them all the time. Oh, that was slow. Come on, let's go. Don't hold your hands out like this or like you're gonna play patty cake with them. Can't be having that. I try to make myself somebody who's hard to let down, and I do that by going the extra mile for them and showing them that I'm extremely invested in their success.
Mr. Cannon, he's real strict on students having like a low GPA, so we always like find a way to like help test ourselves and push ourselves to like be better like inside and outside of the boxing ring.
He showed me that he's like another father figure, something I never had.
He's taught me to keep fighting, never stop fighting. Even when you get what you want, you have to keep fighting, keep fighting. It never ends.
I've been coaching boxing in this community for 5 years now, and students have reached extraordinary growth. Last year we had an average GPA of a 3.32. Kids were growing 40% more on their ACT than the other students in their school. I felt a responsibility to expand the program to reach as many kids in the community as I could.
Please welcome Jamyle Cannon to the show. Hey, Jamyle.
Thank you so much for being here. And you actually started this off the block in your classroom. You'd push the desks aside?
In the classroom. Well, first off, I want to thank you guys for shining a light on the great work our kids are doing out on the west side.
Oh, of course.
And we would push the desks out of the way in the classroom. And 10 or 11 kids would come in, and we'd box, and we'd stink up the room. And I just started noticing that when kids were given an opportunity and somebody to hold them accountable, they were happier, they were improving, and I'm just excited to have a program that helps them.
And I noticed I saw some girls in there. I love that. Yeah. So this is open to boys and girls.
It is open to boys and girls, and some of our girls are some of our fiercest fighters.
That's right.
And
That's right.
A lot of them come for different reasons than the guys do. I think they come and they find their confidence, and they beat up on some of the boys, and it's just great to see them flourish.
Right, and I think that sometimes when people don't understand how boxing is, they don't understand the discipline and the fact that it's not about violence.
Right.
You know, it's the sweet science.
I think a lot of people, they think they're coming to learn how to fight, but in reality, they're learning how to control that impulse to fight. With boxing, you're learning to, like I said, control your impulses. You're being determined, and you're learning to act under duress, how to act in a way that supports your goals under duress. And I think that's something that can be applied to anything that they go into.
How is success in the ring translating to success in the classroom? Have you seen an increase in GPAs, grades?
Yeah, our kids come in below average with GPAs, and they always leave with above average, above a 3.0 average every year. Last year was a 3.3. They're growing 40% more on their ACTs, and I think it's all because we're giving them an opportunity and a space to grow.
Right. What's the reaction been like from other teachers or from administrators? Because when you first move the desks and people are boxing, you don't want the principal walking in.
Yeah. I've been really fortunate to have a principal who's supported us 100% in building this program, even though we've torn up a bunch of carpet and stunk up a room and caused a bunch of noise. But the teachers principals at other schools have also been really supportive of sending our kids to us, and it's the support has been what's made it possible for us to grow.
Right. And what's been the reaction from the kids to you?
I don't know how I'm so hard on kids and have them still love me. but they do, and they would walk over coals for me, and it's just it's humbling. It's humbling to be in that position with them because they're all such great individuals. There are some talented teens out on the West Side, and I'm glad to give them an opportunity.
Right. Now, what are some things that you need, some things that could help the program?
One thing that we want to start doing is being more intense with our academic tutoring, and also want to get some career training with the program. So to use boxing to connect kids to greater opportunity. So volunteers in terms of tutoring, teaching technology skills, and we're also looking for a few companies to partner with. So that they can get internships over the summer and really use those skills while they're out of school. So people who believe that all kids can excel are what we're looking for.
Yeah, well, our friends over at Everlast also wanted to do their part too. So they're sending you home with new hand wraps, boxing gloves, new coaching gear, a vest, punching mitts, all thanks to Everlast. So that's for you.
Yeah. Well, Jamyle, I think you could use that too, right?
Now that room won't get so stinky so fast.
Yeah, new equipment.
So appreciative of this. Thank you, guys.
All right, and like you said, he needs bodies too. So if you're willing to volunteer or give of your time, your knowledge, your expertise, you would definitely welcome that as well.
Absolutely. Go to theblocchicago.org, and there are the options for volunteering and helping out are all there.
Sweet.
Yes.